Hello everyone, we are Group 8 from Applied 01 of FIT9138. Today we are presenting a proposal for the Research Student Milestone Management System for ABC University. I am Prithvi and I'll be presenting with Yujie Guan and Tianxiang. So let's get started. Here's what we'll cover today. We'll start with our personas and scenarios, then go through the system requirements, the use case diagram, the service blueprint, and finally conclude this with our conclusion. So firstly, why does this system need to exist? Right now, the PhD student at ABC University have to complete milestone meeting at 12, 24, and 36 months into their program. The whole process of scheduling, communication, and tracking is run through emails and spreadsheets. So this leads to missed messages, scheduling delays, and a lot of manual work for everyone involved. So a centralized system is needed to fix this. Our first persona here is of Clara Chen, a 25-year-old PhD student. Her main goals are simple. She just wants to finish her milestone meeting on time and get useful feedback from her supervisor. But right now, she's very frustrated as her emails are scattered across various threads, and just scheduling one meeting takes way too long because of all the coordination that's involved. Our next persona is of supervisor Jingxi. She manages multiple students. Her main goal is to help students complete milestone on time, coordinate meetings smoothly, and track progress in one place. However, she is frustrated as faces several challenges. There are too many emails and constant follow-ups, which makes communication inefficient, and that there is no clear visibility of the progress or availability, which makes planning harder. Next persona is of Sophia, a graduate research service coordinator. She's responsible for managing the milestone process across many students at once. Her goals are to automate scheduling, reduce manual work, and track progress efficiently. But currently, she's stuck managing everything across spreadsheets and emails. She has trouble tracking who has responded and selecting eligible panel members is completely manual process. To bring these personas together, here is a scenario. Clara is approaching her 12-month milestone. Without any automated notification, she has to manually contact her supervisor to start coordinating a time. Her supervisor is new to the faculty and does not know who the right panel members are. She has no list to refer to. So everything has to be sorted through emails. Meanwhile, Sophia is tracking over a dozen students using her inbox and spreadsheets and has no idea that Clara's scheduling has already stalled. This scenario has exactly the kind of problem a system is designed to solve. I'll now hand over to Lang Tianxiang to walk us through the system requirements.
Next, I will invent the system requirements of our milestone management system. Well, the system requirements describe what the system should do and how it should perform. Well, we divide the requirements into functional requirements and the non-functional requirements. Well, first, let's look at the functional requirements. Well, first of all, the system shows send milestone reminder emails to PhD students. Well, this ensures that students are aware of upcoming milestone meetings and can prepare in advance. Well, secondly, the system should allow students to submit their preferred meeting schedules through the system. Well, this will reduce the needs for long email discussions and makes scheduling more effective. And third, the system should allow supervisors to confirm their availability for the milestone meeting. This helps coordinate meeting times between students and supervisors. And then the system should invent suitable panel members to participate in the milestone meeting. And the panel members can confirm their participation directly in the system. And finally, the system should record the milestone outcomes, such as whether the student has passed the milestone or needs future revision. Well, this helps maintain clear and accurate milestone records. In addition to system functions, we also define several non-functional requirements. Well, first of all, it's the usability. The system should provide a easy-to-use interface for students and staff. And then is the security. The system must protect student and staff data to ensure the data safe. And then is the availability. The system should be available 20 hours a day, allowing user to access it anytime. And the system should also send notifications automatically and quickly, ensuring that effective communication. And finally, the system should maintain accurate milestone records and operate reliably. Now, these functional and non-functional requirements ensure that the system can effectively support milestone scheduling and management. And now let's invite Yujie Guan to talk about the use case diagram.
Now, let me talk about our use case diagram. We have 7 actors. On the left, there are the PhD students, supervisor, and panel member. They are the main users who interact with our system directly. And on the right, we can see the graduate research service and admin team and faculty of IT and an automated system. Let me highlight the key interactions. The PhD students can submit proposed meeting schedules and upload their milestone report and recommend panel members with their supervisor. And they can also view their feedbacks and results. The supervisor can confirm availability and recommend panel members to and review the student's report. Panel members can confirm their availability and review the report too, and one of them can enter feedback and comments after the meeting. On the right side, we can see the graduate research series. They can select eligible panel members if they are less than 3, and they can also finalize meeting schedule if everything is okay. And the admin team manages the task checklist, and the faculty of IT they make sure the student and the staff data synced. And the system actor sends all automated notifications and panel invitations. If the student failed to pass the exam, and the system will schedule the second milestone meeting. So overall, this diagram shows how different users interact with the milestone management system. Now, for our first service blueprint, this blueprint shows PhD students' journey across 7 steps. It starts with a remember email. The system automatically sends this based on the milestone date. The student reads it and they then logs into the system to check their status and deadline, and they can find it on the milestone dashboard. Next, students goes to the meeting schedule page because they need to choose at least 3 possible meeting times, but they need to talk to their supervisor first before submitting it. And then they need to go to the select panel member page and optionally recommend up to 3 eligible panel members together with their supervisor. And once everything is confirmed, the student reviews, the student receives a confirmation email. Then at least 1 week before the meeting, they should upload their report on the report upload page. The system will record the submission time and notifies the supervisor and panel members to review it. Finally, after the meeting, one panel member will submit detailed feedback into the system, and the student can go to the view result page to check the reviews and the feedback. At the sports process level, the Faculty of IT syncs data regularly, and the admin team handles venue and catering. And if the result is unsatisfactory, the system will initiate the second milestone review process in 8 weeks. This blueprint shows what GRS does. And it's actually only 3 steps because most of the steps is handled by the system automatically. The first step is the panel member recommendation page. If fewer than 3 panel members have been recommended, GRS goes in this page and selects additional panel member from the list. And the system help us by showing eligible ones. And this system helps by showing how many meetings they have done this year. So GIS can spread the working load fairly. And in the background, the system filters the lists and then sends invitation to the select panel members. The second step is the meeting finalizations page. Once all 3 panel members have responded, GIS reviews their availability and resolve any conflicts and confirms the meeting. The system then records the confirmed time and location, sends personalized confirmation email to the student, supervisor, and all panel members, and notifies the admin team to start preparing. And the final step is receive alert email. If a supervisor hasn't responded by the 3-week deadline, the system automatically detects this and sends an alert email to the GRS. And then GRS handles it outside the system directly.
Now I'll explain the supervisor service blueprint. The blueprint shows how the supervisor interacts with the system through the milestone process. It starts with the dashboard, where all milestone information is available in one place instead of relying on emails. So the supervisor then receives reminders and can easily confirm availability for the meeting directly in the system. Next, they can recommend panel members and review student submission before the meeting and even give feedback after the meeting. So overall, the system supports the supervisor at every step by recording manual work, improving organization, and removing the need for constant email communication. So this makes the entire process faster, cleaner, and more efficient. So what does the system deliver? It has four key benefits. It provides centralized milestone management, so nothing falls through the crack, and it reduces the reliance on emails. It provides improved scheduling efficiency and a better tracking of milestone progress for everyone involved. To wrap this up, the proposed system addresses a real and ongoing problem at ABC University by automating reminders, streamlining scheduling, and centralizing communication. It supports PhD students in completing their milestone while reducing the burden on the graduate research service. Thank you, and this concludes our presentation.